Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a tag video called Boasting About Blush. This tag was created by my friend Heather here on YouTube. I will link her channel and her video down below. She tagged me to do this, and it's been forever since she made this video, admittedly. I'm just now getting it, since I'm getting back into the cycle of making videos, I really wanted to get this one made. So I've got the questions all written down here, and I'm going to go ahead and get started so this video doesn't end up too terribly long. So the very first question is, how many blushes do you own? I own 31, and that's not counting the ones that are in these two jumbo e.l.f. palettes I own, because I literally forget they exist. I never use them. I barely use those palettes at all, so I didn't feel like digging them out just to count them. I think that would bring my total up to like 40 though. I think there's like 6 in one and 4 in the other, so like 41 if you count those, but I might be wrong. So the next question is, what's your favorite blush brush? Depending on the blush I'm using, I'll either use an angled blush brush, like this one from BH Cosmetics. I also have one from Walmart. It needs to be washed. I need to sit down and wash my my brushes, but I just haven't got around to it. But then my other favorite blush brush is this one from Sonia Kashuk. I used this one today, which is part of why it's so dirty. And it's actually duo fiber, so there's the goat hair bristles down at the bottom and then synthetic ones up here. So you can really get a nice, easy application. The blush I used is actually pretty dark and really pigmented, and I think I got a nice flush on my cheeks without looking like a clown. So I think this one's my favorite because I can use it with less pigmented blushes and really just kind of build it up. So next is cream versus powder. This is pretty easy. I love my powder blushes. I own quite a few cream ones, and I'm getting into them now that I have a good brush for them, but I'm a powder girl all the way. Next is peach versus pink and your favorite of each. So I am definitely more of a peach coral person, though I've been getting into, and I like peaches and corals and plums. Pinks are not really my thing, and when I do go for a pink, I tend to prefer a deeper pink, slightly warmer, rosier pinks. So my favorite peach blush right now is this one from e.l.f. called Candid Coral. It's a great peach one. It's more on the peach side rather than coral, which is what most of my blushes are. They're orange and coral. I just happen to find those colors flattering on my pale skin, despite the fact that a lot of people don't like them. Like, I have a bright orange blush that looks amazing on me if I put it on right. But this one is fantastic. Let me get you swatchy swatch here. And it leans definitely more peach. It's not too orangey coral. I can't ever remember which direction my camera is. It's right up here. It's hard to see in my lighting. I'm working on finding a good lighting thing right now. But I do absolutely love this one. And then for my favorite pink, this one is brand new to me. I got it like in the mail a couple of days ago. And it's pink. It's bright pink. It's strawberry pink. And this is Toile from the InStain line from TheBalm. I just got this one, and might be part of why it's my favorite. The other reason it's my favorite is how amazingly pigmented it is, and it really does last all day. So this one's amazing. So next is a drugstore versus high-end, and my favorite brand of each. I definitely like my high-end blushes more than my drugstore ones. I tend to reach for them more. So I have a couple I have like 2 from MAC. I've got a bunch from TheBalm. And I own more drugstore ones, but my favorite ones are the ones that I like to reach for more, are my high-end ones. But my favorite high-end brand is, again, TheBalm. I love everything they make, and they are cruelty-free, which is always a plus. And then my favorite drugstore is actually e.l.f. I have 2 e.l.f. blushes right now, plus the ones in the palette. And they are 2 of my favorites. I want to get more. I keep meaning to get more, and I just haven't got around to it. And it's funny, because they sell them where I work, and I still haven't bought any. Crazy. So next is most overrated. And to be honest, I don't own anything that was super hyped up and I just didn't love. I have a couple of things that were super hyped up, but I love them, so they're obviously worth it to me. So I don't have anything that's overrated. Underrated, I have to say, is this Black Radiance. They're baked blushes. I only own the one, and it's what I'm wearing today. And this is stunning. It is a little chalky feeling, a little powdery. And it doesn't necessarily swatch really well. But when it goes on, you can really pack this on and get really deep. It would work really well for deep skin, which is what it's marketed for. But I picked this one up because I love deep, very plummy blushes. And I feel like this one on my cheeks has enough of a kind of, it's not quite matte, glow to it that it looks nice in the summer, and I feel like I don't hear anybody talk about these, and I absolutely love this. Next is Worth the Hype, and I have to say, these InStain blushes are amazing. I've been wanting to get one forever. They went on Hot Look right about my birthday, so I used some birthday money to get this and a palette from TheBalm, and I am in love with this, as I already said. It's like my current favorite pink blush. Love, 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 love. Love, love. So, yes, totally worth the hype. Everybody hypes these things up once they try them, and it's worth it. So, the next question are the top 5 blushes that you think everybody should own. So, I'm kind of trying to think about this realistically, and I'd have to say, like something from every kind of category, so you have something for all year round. So, first off, I want to say, I think everybody should pick up Candid Coral. It's fabulous. You might even be able to tell I've even made a dip in this, because I use it so much, and it's a blush. You don't need much. It's pigmented, it's wonderful, it's got this great gold sheen to it, so it's really great for summer. I also, if you have a deeper skin tone, if you use a light hand and like that Duo Fibre brush, you could probably use this to highlight over a deeper blush. This is a great kind of multi-purpose thing. You don't need a highlighter when you wear this, but you can wear a highlighter and not look too crazy. So I feel like everybody should own Candid Coral. I feel like everybody should own Toile. I think the color is a good enough one that it'll work on any skin tone. It's gorgeous, it's wonderful, it's amazing, it lasts forever, and these two are like essentials for me. And then I have to say, for like a fall blush, I highly recommend Max Breath of Plum. It is not a cruelty-free brand, though with the laws changing in China, it may be cruelty-free here soon. So if you want to go for a cruelty-free option, this one isn't matte, but Cabana Boy from TheBalm, so these two are kind of interchangeable here, are amazing. It's just this one's not matte, and the Breath of Plum is. And then, I feel like, even though I don't wear it as a blush, I feel like everybody should, especially if you're pale skin, but everybody should pick up Taupe. I think actually, I've worn it as an actual blush. It does sit well enough there that I think it looks great for a super, super neutral blush, but I use it primarily for contouring, so I highly recommend NYX blush in Taupe. So that puts me at 4. And like, I lost track of my number, oh noes. And then, for a kind of red blush or something a little crazier, I, of course, highly recommend the Milani Matte Baked Blush in Bella Rosa. Ooh, where'd my little tiny brush? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It has a little mirror inside. The packaging's not my favorite. It looks a little weird to me. It's hard to stack. But it's gorgeous. Milani is no longer cruelty-free, unfortunately, but I do love this color. And then there is one last question here on, which is your blush wish list. What are you lusting after, etc., etc. Really, I really want to get Down Boy from TheBalm. All of their InStain blushes are amazing. Love them. If it wasn't for the fact that they're not cruelty-free, I totally wanted the pink matte blush, but they're not. I want to check out the rest of the Black Radiance Baked blushes because this one is amazing. And I really just want to pick up more e.l.f. blushes. I think they have a really bright pink one that I want to try, like Pink Passion or something like that we sell at my store, so I really need to just pick it up one of these days. My cat says hi, by the way. Evie! Come say hi. Alright, well, she talks. You can see her tail. She just doesn't want to come up close enough where you can actually see her. Alright, so that is all of the questions for the Boasting About Blush tag. I hope you guys liked this video. If you have any questions or blush recommendations, just leave them in the comments down below. I don't really have anybody to tag, considering the one person that I actually generally talk to is the one who tagged me and even made this tag. But if you would like to be tagged, I tag you. You should do this video. It's tons of fun. I love blush. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.